Failure, rejection. Two simple words that somehow just so vividly appear to be so frightening in our very own lives. They hurt humble and perhaps leave you wondering if it was even worthwhile to start at all in the first place to begin with. But what if I told you that failure and rejection are not enemies of yours but teachers? This is the Stoic path. Today we're talking about how Stoic philosophy will not just help you survive rejection and failure but thrive from them. Hello and welcome to Stoic Kitten, in which we seek out ancient wisdom for guidance on navigating contemporary problems. I'm your name, and today we're addressing one of the most universal human dilemmas, living with rejection and failure. From an interview to a relationship to an accomplishment, we've all had that one thing that didn't quite work out as expected. But the Stoic truth is this: it's not what happens to you that matters. What matters is what you do with it. Let us begin with a Stoic aphorism of first principles, Amor Fati, love of fate. The Stoics are simply telling us that whatever happens to us, ill or well, is to be used in the exercise of virtue. One of the greatest of the Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, noted, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Not failure, it's the way. Think about Thomas Edison. He failed over 1,000 times before inventing the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That's Amor Fati in action. He didn't see failure as a defeat, he saw it as a necessary step towards success. The second primary Stoic philosophy is the control dichotomy. We learned from Epictetus how to dichotomize things that are within our control and those that are not. Your effort, yours. The result, less so. If rejected, ask yourself one thing: did I do my best? Having said yes, you have done what counts, only one solitary way. My anecdote is here. 2 years ago, I had given an interview for a job that I was very keen on. I had prepared for weeks, had a wonderful interview, and I was sure. But they didn't take me. I was gloomy initially, but then I thought of Stoic philosophy. I thought, what can I learn from this? I recall that I couldn't control what they did, but my reaction. I used that denial as a challenge to make myself a force for change, to better myself. And in a matter of months, I was offered something even better. J.K. Rowling's book Harry Potter was rejected by publishers 12 times before they finally accepted it. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison before he liberated South Africa. None of them ever allowed failure to stand in their way. They allowed it to be a stepping stone. As Seneca once quoted, "Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body." So how do you live as a Stoic in everyday life? Try these 3 easy steps. Practice Amor Fati, accept failure as part of the journey. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Be aware of what you can control, release results, and focus your energy on your effort and attitude. Reflect at night, take a few minutes each evening, and write out what your challenges have been and how you have reacted to them. This fosters awareness and strength. Failure and rejection are not the end, they are the start of the process of improvement. They are the fire by which energy, insight, and power are tested. As Marcus Aurelius taught us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So when the next time failure or rejection approaches you, don't turn and head back. Don't surrender. It's all right. Learn from it. And learn to use it as momentum. Because the reality of it is, it's not how many times you fall, it's how many times you rise. Thanks for watching. In case this video resonated with you, then subscribe to Stoic Kitten, please. Let us build a community of resilience and development. And remember, self-growing is a lifelong process. Keep growing, learn always, and remain on the Stoic path. Until next time, remain wise and strong.